Alright, so we're here with week 6 of the LET conference versus Surfingpichu. Surfingpichu has a lot of things that I don't have good answers for, defensively at least. So here's to hoping that we can find some way to get past all of them. Hey look, it's Sandstream. Well, I'm glad I called that. I'm going to have to deal with Stealth Rocks, but at least I'm going to be able to KO the... I'm either going to KO the Tyranitar, or I'm going to deal some heavy damage to something else. So let's see what happens here. I'm fine with that. So it learns I have Body Press. I don't think she has much of anything that she can swap in for that. So we'll just go ahead and go for Body Press again. Wireless, which is the Virazin. Okay, works for me. So all that means is in comes Corviknight. Now Virazin can try and set up on Corviknight, but it doesn't stand a good chance of KOing it, no matter what setup it is. And they're going to try and get me with... Nope. Tapu Lily. I am fine with this. Actually, no, I need to be sure on what I'm dealing with. Okay, I did bring my special defense one. So we're going to go straight into Iron Head on this one. Except we're going to pull out Pichu, which I believe, yep, I am okay with this. Because the more damage we cause to this thing, the better off we are. So we're going to put Rotom in, just because I'm not entirely certain of where this thing's probably using Volt Switch. Okay, and now I have a better idea of its damage. So I'm almost certain that thing is not spec'd, because it should have done more to Rotom than that. Oops, there goes that Sandstorm. So we're going to go ahead and Volt Switch out of this. and go back into Corviknight, because Corviknight will force Tyranitar out, I think. And we can just defog here. So we have a leftovers Tyranitar. Now the question is, we've got Protect, we've got Stealth Rocks. So I don't think it's a Dragon Dance Tyranitar, which means I'm relatively okay here. Huh, it's not Intimidate. And we no longer have Psychic Terrain up once again. So this thing can go either special, physical, or defensive if need be. Alright. So let's go ahead and go for Heavy Slam here, because I'm almost certain that she's going to swap straight into she's going to swap into Tapu Lily to quad resist Body Press. That's my guess, at least. Or it might try she might try a Will-O-Wisp too, which, I mean, I don't want a Mudsdale, but at the same time, I'm not concerned. Yep, there's that. So what are we swapping to? And down goes the Lily. Gotta love how much Mudsdale weighs. Even without attack boosting, Mudsdale can still definitely hurt with that. Okay. So I kind of want to conserve Mudsdale, because I still have to deal with Regieleki. I am forgetting everything's names today. Ah, so we're running a Life Orb set. I am perfectly okay with this. So after this, I am fully expecting it to go into Gastrodon, because I think Gastrodon's the best bet here. Or we got that thing. You know what? Yeah, let's set up Sticky Web. Since we got rid of Stealth Rocks, I can afford to be slightly reckless with the Galvantula. because I still have Focus Sash. I kind of wanted to keep him around, but I think I'm just going to go straight for the Thunder. Aw, he didn't want to stay in. Veto. Yeah, the Sandstorm gets to kill Galvantula now. But it's leftovers, not Assault Vest, so that's one good thing. I don't have to deal with an extremely bulky special defense. Alright, no more Psychic Terrain. So I did bring Mian Shell with Brick Break because my opponent does have a Clef Key, and I was very worried about screens. Despite the fact that I was running Corviknight with Defog. And there's the Gastrodon. And Gastrodon with leftovers, no less. So we're going to give this thing a good knockoff. Okay, this Gastrodon is going to become very annoying very quickly. My guess is it's probably going for Scald. Which I could honestly care less about. It gets a free Scald no matter what, and the rest of my team is kind of physical or weak to that. So, not great, but if I count on that, I can Nasty Plot. I'm taking a chance here. No more Sandstorm. And in comes that one, though. Alright, now he doesn't have free reign on that. Which is bad news for him. And I don't believe there's anything left on his team that wants to take this body press. Her team, my lord. I'm so used to referring to my opponents as male, even though that's a terrible, terrible thing to do. Alright, question is who's slower now? Mudsdale or this thing? Well, we can either waste all of its recovers now, which I think might be a good thing to do. And unfortunately for it, that skull did not burn, and it did not KO Mudsdale. So now Gastrodon's useless. And with the +2 to my physical defense, I don't think they haven't. I don't think she has anything to hit this thing physically. And we're just going to go straight for it. The more wireless gets used up, alright, I'm setting Spectre in. It's kind of dead weight as it's asleep. And if she goes for Rapid Spin, I definitely do not want those going away. My lord, that hurts. Alright, now it's a crapshoot, though, as to what Spectre can do now. I have got to keep the Corviknight healthy, though. Alright. And we're just going to straight U-turn out of this because I'm pretty sure they don't want this thing she doesn't want this thing staying in. Yep, that swaps out. Who do we go to now? I honestly would have preferred keeping Mianshao in for that one. But that's alright. I can put Mianshao back in. All I have to do is wear down the rest of this team. And I can probably get that accomplished with Mianshao and Rotom. I have no idea how much damage this Arcanine's actually going to do to Rotom. This is not a bulky Rotom, unfortunately. This was my fast one that I decided to bring. Ah, I didn't Thunderbolt like I should have. Alright, and we're just going to use knockoff on this thing. Because we don't want to swap out of this situation right now. Heavy duty boots. Sandstorm is gone. So I'm going to be very happy about that. My next guess is that... Yep, that thing was coming back out now. Now I really need to check something real quick, because this is gonna change in everything about how I decide to do this. Alright. This is gonna hurt a lot. Okay, I know this thing is specs now. I think I still lose, though. We're going to Thunderbolt right here. Ah, so close. Damn. I shouldn't have. Actually, no, it didn't matter at this point. I lost Mudsdale, and that is the sole reason I gave up Mudsdale on this when I probably shouldn't have. Ah, well. It was a good try. Modest Specs was the only thing that was killing. Was the only thing that was killing my Mian Shao, and it was Modest Specs.